right now. Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Kim, and thank you for tuning in to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh. You can give me a call tonight, 412-575-2600 is the number. You can always reach me on Twitter, at Richie Walsh. If you send a good tweet, I'll try to read it, respond, answer it. Keep the questions coming tonight, 412-575-2600 on the Borders and Borders hotline. How about the Buccos snapping that 5-game losing streak tonight? A 3-1 winner over at PNC Park on fireworks night. Good second inning, and that's all the Buccos needed tonight. Another good pitching performance. The Pirates have had 3 straight really solid pitching performances. Ivan Nova, Trevor Williams, Joe Musgrove tonight. He goes 7 innings, strikes out 7, only gives up 5 hits, 1 earned. A pretty good night by Joe Musgrove. And if this team could start hitting, they scored 3 runs tonight. Another solo home run from the Cubs. That's 3 straight games. They put up 1 run, the Cubs, solo homers. If they could have got some runs the last couple games, hey, they could have been up. They could be up 3-0 in this series. But right now they're down 2-1. Win tomorrow, you could get the split, which is okay. The good thing is the Cardinals beat the Brewers. And think about this. A couple weeks ago, we were on the show talking about how the Pirates and the Cardinals were tied, or the Pirates were a game up on the Cardinals. Well, they went on this massive run, and now they are the second wild card team after beating the Brewers tonight. They're a half game up on the Brewers for the second wild card. The Pirates are 6 games back of the Cardinals now, 5.5 games back of the Brewers. So it's going to be tough for the Buccos to get in the wild card. You know, they're 62-62. Basically, they're just an average team. That's what we expect. We talked about this on the show. You know, they go through streaks of winning, streaks of losing, and you get optimistic and your hopes up and you think this team's really good, but they turn out to be average. I mean, you look at the runs for and against. 2 days ago, they were the same. Their record was 500. So essentially, it just goes to show you that this is an average team. So next year, that's when I'm optimistic, is next year. Right now, you know, I'm hoping that the Pirates can make the postseason. It would be nice to get them back in the postseason, but right now they're chasing 6 teams. San Francisco Giants are behind them, so that's 7 teams that you're 6 games out. And really, when you look at it, the Dodgers, the Colorado Rockies, the Brewers right now are all ahead of you, and they're all about 1.5 games to a half game out. The Washington Nationals are right ahead of you, and they're 5.5 games out. So you got to look at, really, there's, you know, you have the Phillies that are in first place. You have the Cardinals that are in second place. Then you have the Brewers, you have the Rockies, and you have the Dodgers. There's 5 teams that are within 1.5 games. And then you have the Nationals, the Pirates, and the Giants that are all 6, 5.5, 6, 6.5 games. So you would think it's going to be 2 spots for those 5 teams. You'd feel a lot more comfortable if the Pirates, you know, didn't lose 5 straight. And if they didn't go, what were they, like 8-12 or 8-11 after that, whatever that was, 8-13 or 14 after that stretch of winning 11 straight games. You know, if they would have played 500 ball, if they didn't go 4-5 on that road trip, you know, there were some games that they could have won. Maybe some moves that Hurdle could have made to give them a couple more wins in this stretch. And, you know, that's what the Pirates, right now, it's 1 run is a win or a loss, essentially. And the Buccos are on the outside looking in, and now they're really looking up. I mean, 2 weeks ago, if you would have told me that the Cardinals would have had the second wild card spot, I would have said you were crazy, because I thought the Pirates were going to beat the Cardinals in that series, and the Cardinals ended up taking that series off the Pirates. And I think that's really what turned this kind of season around. Now, you know, I'm not giving up hope. It's not impossible, but it's not realistic that the Pirates are going to get into the postseason. It'd be nice if they finish the season with a winning record, and then there's some optimism because of Chris Archer, Keone Kela, guys like that, and maybe you have Mitch Keller up here next year. And then, you know, if the Pirates make an off-season move, you know, these moves were PR moves, but they were also baseball moves. So if you do some PR baseball moves, then you could put this team in a good position for next year and competing. They have a pretty solid starting rotation right now. A bunch of, I think, 2-3 guys. It would be nice if they could get an ace, but an ace is going to cost you. So if you add Keller to the mix, and then that improves your bullpen. You can move a guy like Chad Cole to the bullpen or someone else next year. You know, Ivan Nova could not be in that rotation next year. You upgrade your bullpen, maybe find a guy. I don't know what they're going to do in the middle of the infield, but maybe get another guy out in one of those positions. And if you try to think of what position you can upgrade, there's probably a couple that you can get a better guy out there that can provide more offense and maybe similar defense, because when you think about it, the Pirates aren't a good defensive team right now. All right, 412-575-2600 is the number, or you can reach me on Twitter at Richie Walsh. Back in a couple of minutes. Stay right there.
The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, putting new roofs on Pittsburgh homes for over 25 years. Call Ireland Contracting at 1-800-NEW-ROOF.